Hey, I want to show you what hypermiling is with electric, or actually with any vehicle. See, we're approaching the top of a hill. You want to slow it down. Get your slowest speed near the top of the hill. You can see I've got 25 miles of range and 12 miles to our destination. I want to say in the teens. Never go below the teens, I say, in your electric car, because it might be 0. I know everyone's passing us. See, then once you get over the top of the hill for hypermiling, I used to do this in my Lexus hybrid. It really works, and I'm seeing it really works here too. Now that we're cresting over the top, we can bump the speed up a little bit. So we're going down. We want to take advantage of momentum until we reach the bottom there and start to go up a little bit. Then we want to kick it back again, and just keep doing that back and forth, back and forth. And I'm telling you, like, I've got 14 miles. See that? 11 to 25. I am now up to 14 miles of buffer, and I started with these. How many did I start with? I was down at one point to like 6.
You were down to 1%.
Right, no, but the buffer was down to about 6 miles of range, and now I'm up to, as you can see, 14. I've gained that much range that the car didn't think I had by doing this hypermiling. Okay, I want to kick it back again. We're going uphill. See, you can see the hill goes all the way up. As far as you can see out there, it's hill going up. We're going to keep the speed down low and get it even lower as we approach the top. Right as you approach the top, it's usually steepest. So you want to knock it down even lower. This is like a hypermiling 101, and you've got to pay attention to this. Sometimes the range doesn't degrade in a linear way. Actually, near the bottom of the battery, sometimes it starts to just fall off a cliff. I've noticed that. I'm not sure why. But also notice I'm on range mode, and I don't have the air conditioner or any HVAC on. It's all turned off. Windows are just cracked open a little, and the suspension is down at the lowest spot. You see that? You got to do all these things in addition to what I'm doing. And you can see we're still going up the hill. Still going up. I'm going to knock it down. We're approaching the top of the hill though. So I'm going to knock it down about 50. You can see I'm at 24 miles of range, it says it right there, and then 10 miles to go, so 14. You saw it go up 1 mile while we're here. Actually, it's dropping down now. See, 23 and 10, 13, because we're going up this hill. Oh, we're still going up. This hill continues to go up. I thought we were done. This is the thing, you can't do. When you're in a situation like this, you've got to do more than you think. Because what's going to happen is if you don't do it right, you're going to be on a flatbed. That's what's going to happen. And also, as your car ages, you're going to find that 0 isn't 0. I'm finding that now 10 miles of range is now 0. Because I've run out with 8 miles of range before. And I've got a 2008, I think, superchargers. And as you can see, I've got 177,000 miles on this car. So and this is the original battery pack. As the pack ages, it just starts to do weird things and cuts off before it gets to 0. And I'm definitely in that range where it's going to be doing that. Okay, here's the top of the hill. You see? Now once we crest the top of the hill, you can bump the speed back up. We're at 49, I might go up to 55 on the way down. And there's 9.5 and 22. We're still 13 miles of buffer. Now that you can see we're clearly going down the hill. So this is when you want to take advantage of forward momentum. Go about a mile at a time with the cruise control or the autopilot. Don't go too far in advance, because then it'll kick in like your accelerator. And you don't want that to happen. You want gravity. You want to take advantage of gravity. That's what you're doing with your hypermiling. See, now we're hitting the bottom of the hill. We'll go in a little bit until it starts to go up, and as it starts to go up, pull it back. Now start to pull back slightly, pull back on the speed. Just a mile at a time, like we were saying. There. Tug that. There we go. All right, you see, now as we get to the top of the hill, we will go back and we'll add more again. And look, we're at 9, we're still about 13. We haven't gained anything else back. I'm hoping we'll gain another mile back. You can see how this works. And if you're not doing this, I guarantee what's going to happen is you're going to start losing. You're not going to stay at the same range. You're going to start losing. That's usually the way it works, especially as you're near the end of the pack. Oh, look, we got traffic. Traffic is going to help us out. So actually, I'm not going to speed us up here. I'm actually going to slow us down, and traffic will help us out. I'm going to severely slow us down early. I can see that this will help us out with gaining back range, because probably the most efficient speed that you can travel is probably about 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, somewhere in that range. And you don't want to open the windows too much, just a little crack on the windows to keep you from sweating. I don't know if we lose a lane here, and it's starting to rain, you can see that. This is my Tesla hypermiling video. Like I said, I've got some other hypermiling videos that work with the Lexus and the Prius, those hybrid systems. Yeah, we lose a lane up here. Well, I want to slow it down. I'm not going to speed up and then slam on the brakes so I can get ahead of everybody. I'm not looking to get ahead of people. I'm just looking to use this as an opportunity to slowly decrease my speed to where I merge in. And you can see, look at that. I'm up to 15 miles of range now, just because I slowed it down like that. 15 miles. Now I'll hit the lane changer. The lane changer thinger. Oh, this is not good. Braking's not good. You never want to brake. If you ever hit the conventional brakes, or some people call them the emergency brakes, backup brakes, panic brakes with pads, that affects your efficiency. And okay, guys, we're not hitting the accelerator too hard. But you can see we've gained some more back. See, we're at 15 miles of buffer, which is great. I only really want 13. So I might be able to kind of let off here. But you can see we've gained. And like I said, Denise will verify that I was panicking when we were down to like 6 miles of range, because we kept losing. We started off at like 9, and then went down to 8, 7, 6. That's why I had to realize we can't have the air conditioner on anymore. But I was panicking, wasn't I?
Yep.
She says yes, even if you couldn't hear her. She's verifying. So 22, yep, we're still at 15 miles of range, of buffer, between 7.3 to 7.2 to go, 22 miles remaining in the pack. Like I said, going down to 30, in the 30s and 40s, that really helps. Really significantly helps with, sorry. It's seeing all these construction barriers. It doesn't like that, not at all. We'll let this person in if they want to go in. I'm not gonna be, I'm not tailgating that. Let's go, floor it. Go. There's someone driving a Mitsubishi SUV, little one. Who would drive one of those? Oh, this is a stop sign. It was gonna stop for that stop sign. Sometimes the autopilot wants to get back in the speed you set it at. It's not very efficient. You gotta kind of restrain it from accelerating too hard or braking too fast. That really messes with your efficiency. It's not as good as a human right now in that area, at least not with the software that I'm using. But this is definitely helping. I think we can turn the air conditioner back on, Denise. What do you think? Yeah, we got 16 miles of buffer now. Yeah, well, I am burning up. So we're gonna, since we've done our homework, we've done well here on our test. Oh, we've now got air conditioning. That's very good. I miss air conditioning. I'm sweating. All right, that's it. So let me know your comments below if you've been in similar experiences. And like I said, what do you use as a buffer? I think 13 is the lowest. You want to end in the teens. You don't want to go any lower than that when you're pulling into a charging place, or place that you can charge, because you may not make it. It may just cut off on you. That's the problem. Look forward to reading your comments, and make sure you like this video too if you understand hypermiling now, or you didn't understand it before. And let me know your own hypermiling techniques if they're different than mine. You can see we're so low, we're losing the top end of power. It won't even let us go there because it's so low. It's in the red. Anything below like 17, I think, puts you in the red. And we should make it there with like 13, I think. Oops, I ran a stop sign. That gave us even more mileage. I'm down to 13. large number, I think 2008, 2009, something like that. And when you're this low, it will not ramp up immediately. You got to wait till it gets up to like 20 miles or something like that, until it gets to top speed.